gotta live for today and forget about the past. Fighting with yourself, fighting with your life.
What's up, everybody? And we are back for another album review. This time we are talking Dave East Karma 3. Just to let you guys know, I haven't heard Karma 1. I have not heard Karma 2. My barber Q, what's up Q, always talks about Dave East. I've heard him on some features. And you know, I'm a big New York East Coast guy, but I just never gave him a chance. For whatever reason, just a lot of rappers out there, and just never got to it, right? And so I've been hearing his name bubble for a couple years now, but Karma 3, I thought, you know what? Let me give it a real listen. Let me give this guy a try, not because I didn't like him, but let me just listen and sit down with the album or mixtape, because I think that's not an official album, but these days the lines are blurred. And so just to let everybody know, I don't give ratings for albums. I just talk about my thoughts. Sometimes I talk about lyrics that hit me. Sometimes I'm just talking about the songs or just his style or just what the album or mixtape has given me. And so just to overall, I think this is a good offering from Dave East. But maybe what turned me off from the before is I heard Harlem, and I had my own thoughts of what a Harlem rapper is supposed to be, right? Like Cameron, Dipset, Mace, very flashy, some punchlines here, some punchlines there, like Big L, like a mix between the two, like a super lyrical guy, but like also flashy. And that's not what Dave East is. And Dave East Karma 3, what it reminded me of is a hybrid MC who has like a hard presence. I believe he's gang affiliated. So he has this, like, he almost reminds me of like an East Coast Game or an East Coast Nipsey. And at the same, or he could be from the Bronx. If he was from the Bronx or certain parts of Brooklyn, I might think of something different. But he reminds me of like a East Coast hybrid of Nipsey, the Game. At the same time, Game is an ex-rapper, tall. So is Nipsey, tall, ex-basketball player for Game. And so is Dave East. And so just before we get to Karma 3, he reminds me of that. When I was watching the videos and interviews, that's what he reminded me of. When I listened to the joint, he has really dope songs. Envy Me, Menace, the joint with Mary, the joint with Trey Songz. He really, when he's talking about street stuff, and not on no disrespectful, flamboyant, like he's, when he's talking about the ladies, I'm talking about when he's talking about the street stuff and how he had to struggle, and those introspective, deep street songs, that's, I feel, when he's at his best. Those beats that are on Envy Me, the Trey Songz, that Married song is fire. That's his pocket to me. That's his pocket. He also had a song with Young Dolph that reminded me of, it's DJ Paul did the beat, 3-6 Mafia, Hypnotized Minds, 96, 97. It reminded me of that. That's a dope song. I actually like that. When I say Nipsey, and Hit Boy didn't do any beats, or Mustard, but some of the beats are very West Coast, or should I say LA, not Bay Area, but LA type of beats when I'm listening to this. Let me make sure I got my notes, and I just want to get it right because I can't remember everything. But he had the song with and sorry guys, I'm gonna butcher this, but he has a song called Mission. That's a very West Coast to me, West Coast joint. I could hear Nipsey on that joint, and I know him and Nipsey were close, but I could hear Nipsey and visualize him featuring on that joint. But then my favorite songs are Handsome, Get the Money, Broke or Not, Menace, Blue Story, Envy. My favorite joint is probably the one with Mary. Those are my favorite songs. Then he has songs, like, he's a very authentic street dude, and you get that from those type of songs. You can't be authentic in the street saying the things he's saying in this project. He had one line that, because I'm a big movie buff, as you guys see, street movie buff, and he had a line about Jay Reed, you ain't no cop. That for whatever reason, that line stood out to me. But some of his beats are also a hybrid between Atlanta and LA. I get some of that. I wasn't really feeling the joint with A Boogie with a hoodie. That's just not something I bounce to. But I did like that Young Dolph joint. he goes back and forth with Benny the Butcher. Benny the Butcher, that was one of the songs when I said, okay, let me check that out. And I feel he's not super lyrical. I feel he puts bars together very well. He can rap really well. He doesn't make me push the rewind button, but he also at the same time makes me, ooh, that was hard. So he didn't feel out of touch with the song with Benny. They had a verse apiece. They went back and forth, 4 to 8 bars. I was really feeling it. That's that Stone Killer. I feel he brought that. But yeah, I just like I said, I'm gonna talk about my thoughts about the project, and I feel that he's perfect for what New York needs. Some people want. There's something for everybody. There's like the Joey Badass. At the same time, there's Dave East, and I feel Dave East is very marketable because he has the look, he has the backstory, and like I said, he's at his best when he's giving the song, like the songs with Mary, the songs with Trey Songz. He's talking about street stuff in a way that he's been through it, he's seen it, he's from, as we say in the Bay, the soil. He's really from that life, and don't mind that he played basketball or whatever and went to college. Like, you can still do that and still, like, a lot of rappers, Game or Master P, you can still have, talent and something, but still come from, the streets. And I feel Dave East is a great, I won't even say street rapper. I feel he's a great rapper with potential to do more. I just never listened to him before because I would always think, oh, Harlem rapper. And I listened to a couple joints like, oh, okay, like those are like, club radio joints. I'm really not getting it. Like Mission, like that's the type of thing I would hear when I hear him. But when I listen to this project, he offers more. I would like to hear him over other production, and maybe I'll go back to the other album. I would like to hear him over a Hit Boy, even some, East Coast producers, or I'd like to hear him over a Derringer beat or an Alchemist beat. Also, like some real gritty stuff too, because I think he does that. His gritty street stuff is his best to me, and also the introspective songs, and you just get a feeling like he's authentic, and his voice is one of the dopest voices I think in rap. Just has a real deep voice, a real noticeable voice that you when you hear it, it's him, right? And so overall, I think it's a good project. It has some replay value. There are some good songs on there that I really like. And yeah, overall, great project. Keep doing your thing, Dave East. Until next time, you guys take care. Peace and love, 100.